Hey everyone, and welcome back to Community Builds. Once again, just starting in the garage. Don't know why, felt like looking at the mini. Go over here, and let's begin. I love that house. I want to rebuild that on survival. Anyways, speaking of survival, really quick, things like these two, for example, have been inspiring me for my builds in survival, as you can tell by my new cutter. So if you look at this kind of this, and then look at my new cutter, kind of looks similar. And I want to thank everyone for that. Your submissions to community builds is even inspiring me to build new and cooler things. But either way, this isn't about me, it's about you guys. So, our first creation today is a N700 by Billy. Lowrider mode that apparently doesn't really work. 2 folds the cage, so I'm guessing it just kind of folds into, into position. Excuse me, I'm drinking a Monster. Burping. Okay, so 2 folds the cage, and then 3 is the legs. I don't even see any legs. Oh, there's a couple of legs. Alrighty. That was interesting. Let's watch that again, but actually, like... Oh then. I love vehicles that have a cool way of getting in them. And that, I would say, is cool. And it's nice that it's just a flat platform. Because it's so easy to get in, put stuff on, and so on. So, lowrider mode. Oh jeez. Hold the cage so it's got better weight. Here we go. Front lift it a little bit. That is really cool. Cage just kind of unfolds. Lift it back up, and then, yep, your little hazard lights that you like to put on them. Looks like we've mocked gas tanks. Yep. We even got a, what is that, a gas line and everything? Looks like it. Awesome. There's just something, I say this every time, there's something I really like about this. People usually try to go full realism, but this looks like a buggy, or like a rover, like I keep saying, that you would actually see thrown together to work and function, but look as cool as it can. These are awesome. But the important part is how it handles. So, it has double A-arm front and back, with U-joints on the top and bottom of the springs, simple hubs, and it's a fairly long travel suspension too, so that should be nice, like usual. It doesn't look like this one has a sway bar though. The last couple, if I remember correctly, had sway bars. This one's still really stable though, I'm surprised. And for how the springs are in this, it handles really well. Like, it doesn't sit at... Yeah, see, if I let it just kind of settle, I'll put a lift under it, then lift it a bit, and you can see that even though it's just the normal spring, unless it's a modded spring, I'm not sure, but with the normal spring, it isn't too soft and it isn't too stiff. And that's hard to get with vehicles in this, I find. But when you manage to get the weight and everything, it's got 4-wheel steer, which I'm not used to. But once you manage to get the weight and whatnot proper so that the springs actually function right, things handle amazing in this. Like, if people were to use more metal instead of wood, me included, things would handle a lot better. This would make an awesome cargo truck kind of thing. Put the boxes on the back, so yeah. And it would go anywhere you need it to, it looks like. These trucks are awesome. If you're looking... Another thing I always say about this, if you're looking for something that would fit, like, scrap base, or like, even another planet kind of base, like a moon base, some kind of rover, these creations, I think, are perfect for it. Like, I'd love to see some of these actually working in survival. But unfortunately, with parts like these plates, it's a little hard. But with a little finagling, you can get it to work. And it looks like that's all you're really using are modded plates. Everything else looks vanilla. Plates and a couple angles. So yeah, this wouldn't be too hard to get working in vanilla. That'd be really cool. But I need to move on to the next one. I'm not going to check out the articulation, because it's got independent suspension. Or it has, I should say. So it's kind of weird, kind of trying to flex those things. But next is a forklift by Some Patty. They also sent in a, what was it? A Coast Guard boat. But unfortunately, it's only one per person per week to keep it organized. So if you're interested in that, it is in the community builds group, but it won't be in this video. I'll definitely do it next week though, because it looked cool. Either way, this is a forklift by Some Patty, who doesn't have a description, so it glitched again. Sometimes the description downloads, as you can tell. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if it has one in general, but whatever. It looks completely vanilla, which is awesome. So that means it would work in survival, and if it works in survival, I love it. I'm just curious at how well the actual lifting works. So, that looks like it's on. That's tilt. And then down. And up. See, I wish I could figure out how to do this. I wish the pistons weren't so loud, but I wish I could figure out how to set this up. And I wish they would have an option in the controller, or an option for pistons, where you can connect two buttons to it and go either way. It would be really nice. Maybe they can do that in another update. But let's lean this back. Ooh, really tight steering radius. Holy. Then you did the wheels almost like casters in a way. Just how it goes over it. So that it has really nice steering radius and they don't bind with body. That's one thing I've always had an issue with, is where you have to put the steering point here, whereas normally in a vehicle it's about here. So it always makes it hard to build stuff, but if you do it like this, excuse me, it has lots of space. You upgrade the seat and you can get lots of a steering rod. But do I have something I can try and pick up? Ooh, we do. We have an awesome Baja Truck that was sent in with a bearingless version to have sitting around in the shop. So let's see if this will pick it up. Nope, if the forks were long enough it might, but hey, it works. It works really, really well. I haven't been able to find a forklift yet that I can just jump in like this and try. Just not have any issues with. See if I have a skip. Pallet? Yes, I have a pallet. Ooh, thanks, Dusty Red. I'm using your pallet. I'm not sure if you sent anything in this week. Either way, I don't even look at the names when I'm grabbing the creations other than to see if it's someone that's submitted something multiple times. So by the time I'm actually, ooh, you got that to clean back just enough to clear. Anyway, so yeah, half the time, once I'm recording, I've forgotten who submitted things. So yeah, this forklift works perfect. And thanks to it being on an angle and not being super fast, ooh. What did you... Okay, that's interesting. Normally the drive would be on the front wheels, but probably due to handling and stuff, put it on the back. Which would give it a much better steering radius, actually. So that's cool. So yeah, if anyone's looking for a really good forklift, like I have... lag! Oh no. Why? Was it that? Okay. But yeah, I might remove this because of bearings. But either way, if anyone's looking for an awesome forklift that works really well, and you can just jump in and use it, no issues, I highly recommend this. The point where it has a home. Right there. I pick the pallet up so it's not in the middle of the floor. So, see what I mean? It's so easy to use. Other ones that I've used are like full of, the hotbar's full of buttons and it's just confusing. This one just works. And it doesn't seem all that confusing to follow if you want to try and recreate it. I might even at some point, but either way, awesome forklift. It works amazing. I've been waiting for one. But I need to move on to the next one. Excuse me. Sip on my monster. Next is a drift car by Junkie. It's a vanilla drift car they made. Try to make it somewhat to scale. It has camber. That's nice to see. Speed. Move the blocks under, and not the hood. Okay, so don't remove the hood, just the things under. Hotbar slot 1, something more accessible. Use, okay. Drift mode, door, and door. So I'm guessing you have one set to some kind of handbrake? That'd be cool. So I'm going to spawn it in, get rid of the bearingless one because it's not going to stay over here. It will be kept over at Drift Track. So I'm going to head over there and I will be right back. Okay, we are at the drift track now. Let's check out the suspension. Alright, let's actually check it out. I just wanted to get here first. So, doesn't look... It kind of looks like a muscle car, to be honest. It has fairly simple suspension, but you can see in there bearings for camber. I'm kind of surprised you used 2 springs on each corner completely maxed out. Kind of surprised you did that. It's just like extra bearings and stuff, that's all. Super simple body. Yeah. Interior. Yeah. A bit of an interior. Not bad. Glitch welded. Seats are close. Oops. Not sure if the back opens. And then yeah, you gotta go through the bottom to get to the engines. It's got camber everywhere. Then I noticed that the button does that. Looks like it pushes it just enough for the wheels to come off the ground. But instead of changing my controls, I'm just probably going to use my right hand to hit one and see how that goes. So, let's see. Not bad, that actually drifts really well. It does seem to lag a lot though. Once I clipped that wall, yeah, it's not so bad now, but once I clipped that wall, it started to lag a little bit. So, maybe if you can, take a little bit of pressure off the rear window. Just like 1 degree less. Because that could have been what's doing it. Just collision points, right? But other than that, once I got a feeling for how it slid on the handbrake, drifted really well. And it was a lot of fun and really predictable. On the normal ground, it's way too bumpy and way too slidey. But on the proper race tiles, it's actually kind of nice. It was quite fun. So, if you, I'm just trying to get back while thinking of what to say. If you're looking for a drift car that actually has a functioning handbrake, definitely try this out, because I've noticed that pretty much any other drift car doesn't have some kind of handbrake. And this one does. And it works really well. Like, you can just do spins all day. Like, what else could you ask from a drift button? It's literally just a drift button. I love it. So yeah, if you want to go drifting, definitely try this out. Awesome little drift car. It looks pretty cool too. But for now, actually, really quick. No, okay. I just wanted to see if there's anything in the back, but there isn't. It's just products. Okay, so for now, I am going to move on to... Oh, I forgot to leave the other one there. I will do that in between episodes. But for now, I'm moving on to the next one, which is a Ford Escort Rs 1800 Mark II, excuse me, by Dash Smash. It's sort of a replica. It looks a lot like a Ford. I love the Escorts, especially the Cosworth. It's just an awesome car. Anyways, made to fit the character more than be realistic, which makes sense. Vehicles should be more like that. A little bit of detail, fun to drive, proper suspension. No trunk because of lag, which is fine. Yes, it's cool. Mark 2 as it's one of your favorite cars. Okay, okay. That means we gotta go over to the rally track. And yeah, it's not too laggy at all. This is actually really nice. So yeah, no hatch. Probably got a hood. So let's open the door. There we go. Oh, right. Other side. There we go. I forgot the Ford Escort was a British car. The little 4-cylinder. That looks awesome. All the details you need. Much, not too little. Fits perfectly into the little package. And we got a little dome light up there. Shifter that's broken texture, pedals. Back seat. I'm hoping these lights work. The dome light works, these lights are probably going to work too. Suspension wise, it is basically a double A-arm. It's kind of like a mix between double A-arm and strut, I guess. See glitch disc brake there. Yeah. Same thing. Oh no. It's got a straight axle in the back. Interesting. So it looks like it's got like basically a leaf spring, straight axle in the back, which is what the real one would have had, if I'm correct. So yeah, that's a nice little detail. That's the interior, good looking interior. Steering wheel, door, left signal. Right signal. Probably like running lights, or like your normal headlights. And then your fog lights. Jeez, that's awesome. And then nothing. Not even a horn. Man, come on. Okay, let's take it over to the rally course. Because that's where this thing belongs. It might take a minute to go around the track though. It's cool, it doesn't need to be fast. If it's fun, it doesn't need to be fast. There's a little... Oh, go away, bug. No, you can't have my monster. Go away. It does seem to kind of wander and wiggle back and forth a little bit, but that's typical for scrap mechanic. So yeah, that's Alt-Z. Ooh, it's even got proper... See, I haven't even figured out how to make it so the lights only come on when you're stopping. See, I wish I could do my lights like that, but oh well. Let's get on with our hotline. Oops, I just Alt-Tab by accident. No. Alt-Z, make sure I'm in the right camera. Follow, and there we go. Let's go. That is an awesome car. For being only rear-wheel drive and being in scrap mechanic with a mock leaf spring rear axle, everything taken into account. They even put the exhaust on an angle. Like, it's awesome. It's an awesome little rally car. I highly recommend adding this to your collection if you are into old Fords, old rally cars in general. Just awesome creations. And we'll head to the shop and move on to the next one. One last jump, because why not? And it handled it a lot better than I thought it would. I figured it would bottom out and stop instantly, but it's how it should do it. It's awesome. No handbrake though, so that's I wanted to get it to spin, but it wouldn't. Awesome. A little bit laggy, but this is awesome. Okay. Yeah, like I said, if you're looking for a rally car, or if you like Ford Escorts, definitely check that out. But next, and the last one for this week, is a Toyota AE86 rally car by The Real Jesus. It is not an exact replica. It's close, and then controls. Okay. And this looks like another rally car. But to be honest, yeah, another rally car, but I'm too lazy to go around the track again, so I'll just kind of drive around a little bit. So, ooh, it's got pop-ups. Signals, there you go. Pop-ups, I love pop-ups. So yeah, this is the, what would this be? The sedan version of the AE86. There's like a kind of hatchback or notchback kind of version of it too. But this is the one I like more, to be honest, for some reason. It has double wishbone in the front, straight axle in the back again. Surprising. And we... no, not allowed apparently. Oh, let me open the hood. There we go. Little engine tucked in there. Air intake and fender and everything. Everything where it should go. Looks like you've got your... but that looks like either a brake cylinder or a clutch cylinder. It's on the wrong side. Either way, you got your spark plug wires. Interior, other than the missing textures due to mods, this looks awesome. Got a half cage in there. Everything you need. Then the rear suspension, as I said, is a straight axle again. Just a 2-link, simple. A drive shaft though, that's nice to see. Awesome. I like the cars like this. This looks awesome. Yeah, like I said, I'm too lazy to go around the rally course again. I made it too long. But, as you can see... oh, it's even got a skid plate, it looks like. But as you can see, it's pretty fast. It handles really well. If I were to actually take this on the rally course, this would be a lot of fun. All the proper lights. Suspension's amazing. Just handles great. Lots of wheel travel. So yeah. We got 2 awesome rally cars this week. So if you're looking for rally cars, definitely download both of these. The other one seems to be based more off the stock Ford Escort, whereas this seems to be more of like an actual rally car. And it's a lot of fun. Even though I'm not on the track, I'm having a lot of fun. See those pop-ups again. 5? There we go. I love pop-up at nights. I don't know why. I just do. Other than the track, I don't really know what else to talk about with this. What else to show. It's got a nice livery. You don't see many vehicles in this with a proper paint job. I like how you used like a number mod or something to get numbers on it. Proper little livery. Little ducktail spoiler. Oh, that's using the wing mod, so that actually functions. So it has a functioning spoiler on it too. That's a nice little touch. Awesome. I'm going to lay these out like I usually do, and I will be right back. Okay, there we have it. Our 5 creations for this week. And they were all awesome. I like the variety this week too. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes we have a pattern, and then this week there was a drift car, kind of like a more stock, but rally, car used in rally, then a more specific rally car, and there was a forklift. Like, how did we go from racing to a forklift? And then utility. Like, it's a nice variety. I like it. So yeah. I don't really know what to say right now, because I'm tired and stuff, so yeah. As usual, everything's in the description below, and in a little bit, the reminder video will be up in case you are interested in submitting something yourself. But for now, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.